Welcome to our daily reflection for this Monday, August 4th. And today we start off the reading with the first reading from the book of Numbers. And the people of Israel are murmuring about the menu. They are tired of manna. They have manna bread in the morning and they have manicotti at night. And it's manna, manna, manna. And they're done with it. They're fed up. Even though in this very account we're told that the manna is like bread that's made with oil, cakes made with oil. So it's not bad, but they're just fed up. And then we hear about their menu back in Egypt. Even where they were sorely afflicted as slaves with difficult, arduous work and effort and bondage, they ate well. And so the temptation is, back in the Egyptian prison, we didn't have freedom, but we sure had a great menu. Like we had garlic and leeks and onions and cucumbers and plenty of meat. And so they want to go back to a better menu. And so they murmur and complain bitterly to Moses. And then the irony is Moses then turns around and what does he do? He complains to God about the people. So isn't that human nature? Like people complain to us and then we go in turn and complain to other people about the people complaining to us. And we do that as parents. Our kids mumble and grumble and they complain about the food that they're served, right? I've got little granddaughters who 2 and 3, and you put food in front of them and they'll look at out of the several things on their plate and they'll complain about the one thing they don't like. I don't want fish. They'll complain right away, even before they've tasted it. And then we as parents complain about our kids. And so this is just so much of human nature. And yet what God, in his great patience, he'll solve this problem for Moses. He'll solve this problem for Israel. And really the Psalm, in a sense, Psalm 81 is about God complaining now, so we get the complaint of everybody, right? We got the complaint of Israel, we get the complaint of the leadership of Moses, and then Psalm 81 is God complaining, if only my people would listen to me, right? They wouldn't panic and they wouldn't complain. So God's complaining, like if only my people would listen to me. So I guess complaining is just what happens, and it's rather humorous if we look at this. And then we get to the gospel, and the people need to eat, and God has compassion. So part of the story is God hears our complaints. He knows our needs, and in time, he will answer those needs. And so he puts Philip in the position he put Moses in, which is kind of something about God. He likes to put pressure on those he entrusts, whether it's his ministers like Moses and Philip, his priests and ministers, or if it's those who are in the ministry of being parents and responsible to others. He's going to give you responsibility over others, and he's going to see what you do with that and all the challenges. And the key thing is listen to God and trust in him and take your needs to God. God has compassion, and that is a great consolation as we reflect on these readings and we reflect on human nature and the problems we consistently and persistently will face in all the needs. And so the idea is cry out to God. He will answer. He will hear us. And that is a great, great consolation. And, I can't help to think about Moses as he complains at the end. He's like, look, Lord, would you help me because I no longer want to face all this anxiety and distress. And so maybe you need to make that prayer to God. And maybe like Philip, you need to tell God what you need. And God will have compassion. He hears our requests and our pleas. He knows our problems. And maybe like Psalm 81, we just need to listen to God and trust him more. May the Lord bless and keep you.
This daily reflection is brought to you thanks to the generous support of the Mission Circle. Join the Mission Circle to help Catholics worldwide understand, live, and share their faith. Sign up at missioncircle.org today.